Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Venice Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, December 18th. You'll be interested to know. 69 years ago, today, in 1956, the United Nations admitted Japan to full membership, restoring Tokyo's standing in the global community after a difficult post-war recovery. This milestone marked a major step in reintegration, signaling international recognition of Japan's sovereignty and opening avenues for diplomatic collaboration and economic rebuilding. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking clean with waves around 2+ feet. Conditions should hold steady at 2 to 3 feet until late morning, when they might bump up to 2 to 3+ feet. Winds are currently offshore at 3 miles per hour, but will shift onshore by 11, picking up to 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Best time to ride is at 9 a.m. with a 4-foot outgoing high tide, when the west-southwest swell is 3 feet at 8 seconds, and the offshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 6 feet at 7:30 a.m., followed by a -0.5 foot low tide at 3. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 65 degrees for the water temperature. Friday offers clean conditions with waves around 2 to 3 feet and light east winds. Saturday sees a drop in size to 1 to 2 feet, remaining clean in the morning but becoming fair with the onshore winds in the afternoon. Sunday holds steady at 1 foot, with fair conditions persisting, making it the least favorable day of the period overall. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 59 degrees, with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:48. And it will rise again tomorrow at 6:55. It looks like we're in for a sunny Thursday with a high near 72 and a light east-southeast breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, expect mostly clear skies with a low of 56 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather, Friday will be sunny with a high near 70 and light west-southwest winds under 5 miles per hour, with patchy fog developing after 10 p.m. and a low around 54. Saturday through Monday stay mostly to partly cloudy with highs near 65 and lows around 54, and a slight chance of rain showers late Monday night after 4 a.m. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Huntington Beach is facing challenges in addressing state housing mandates after a recent ruling by the California Supreme Court. The state requires cities to plan for housing that accommodates all income levels, and Huntington Beach must prepare for a total of 13,368 new homes. The city has resisted, claiming its charter city status provides more autonomy, but a state appeals court dismissed this argument. A San Diego court will now assess penalties against Huntington Beach, which has vowed to challenge the mandate. The next hearing is set for January 16th. Now on to sports. The Bears are exploring moving out of Chicago and into Indiana. The team has been in Chicago for more than 100 years, having moved to the city in 1921 from Decatur, Illinois. Bears president Kevin Warren announced the team's latest stadium plans, stating the need to evaluate opportunities throughout the wider Chicagoland region, including Northwest Indiana. Warren emphasized that this is not about leverage and that the team is committed to Chicago. The Bears face obstacles in their search for a new stadium, but moving to Indiana is now Plan C. Having a team play in a state outside of its city is rare, but not unprecedented. Looking at tonight, Sam Darnold was far from his best when he faced the Seattle Seahawks, and he knows he must perform better after tossing 4 interceptions against the Los Angeles Rams on November 16th. Darnold's rematch with the Rams carries significant implications for the NFC West title, as both teams are tied atop the division. Darnold stated, "We're excited about this challenge," acknowledging his previous performance. The Rams' defense ranks 13th in the NFL, creating issues for Darnold, while the Seahawks' offense has struggled to score early. Rams coach Sean McVay remarked, "There is no weakness," highlighting both teams' strengths. If Davante Adams is out, the Rams will miss their leading receiver. Kickoff is at 8:15 Eastern, tonight on Amazon Prime Video. In local sports, Lakers fans, get ready for an exciting showdown against the Jazz in Salt Lake City tonight at 6. The Lakers, with an impressive record of 18 wins and 7 losses, currently sit third in the Western Conference, while the Jazz are struggling at 10 wins and 15 losses, positioned 10th. After a thrilling overtime victory over the Mavericks, the Jazz will face a tough challenge as they allow the most points in the West at an average of 126.1 points per game. Los Angeles boasts a 5-0 record in one-possession games, highlighting their ability to close out tight contests. In the last meeting on November 24th, the Lakers edged the Jazz 108-106, led by Luka Doncic's 33 points. Keep an eye on the top performers. Lauri Markkanen leads the Jazz with 27.8 points per game, while Doncic is averaging 34.7 points for the Lakers. In top news, yesterday, a United States judge indicated she would block President Donald Trump's administration from laying off hundreds of federal employees, citing a shutdown law. U.S. District Judge Susan Elston stated that layoffs at 4 agencies were likely invalid under a law passed to end a recent government shutdown. She intends to block the U.S. State Department and Education Department from laying off about 250 and 150 employees, respectively. The judge plans to reinstate roughly 300 employees who lost their jobs during the shutdown. Elston's ruling has been praised by unions involved in the case. In business news, Walmart has maintained its stance on avoiding near-field communication-based payments, such as Apple Pay and Google Pay. Other major retailers have increasingly accepted this technology as the norm. Walmart offers its own contactless payment options, which provide key advantages. The retail giant strategy has confused customers over the years, as many expect to pay using their phones. Analysts suggest that while accepting tap-to-pay does not incur extra fees, upgrading payment hardware can be costly. Walmart's preference for its own payment tools allows it to collect valuable customer data. For now, the company seems to be doing just fine by bucking the trend. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% to about $87,000. Ethereum is down 4% to just over 2,800. And XRP is down 3% to $1.85. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The TikTok ban was set for December 16th, but it did not happen, and here is why. President Donald Trump has postponed the ban on TikTok 5 times this year. The deadline was extended after concerns regarding the app's Chinese ownership. Chinese tech company ByteDance owns TikTok, and in 2024, President Joe Biden signed a law requiring its sale due to national security concerns. The ban date was nullified on September 25th, extending the prohibition to January 23, 2026. Messages from Washington continue to label TikTok as a privacy threat, with a ban now anticipated for January. And in entertainment news, the Rolling Stones have called off plans for a 2026 stadium tour of the United Kingdom and Europe. A source close to the band confirms to Variety, following reports that guitarist Keith Richards was unable to commit to it. While the band's touring pianist and a spokesperson mentioned they nearly completed a new album, Richards, who turns 82, is unable to handle the rigors of another tour. The band plans to return to the stage when they are ready. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, Henry Steele Comaker. And he said, "Change does not necessarily assure progress, but progress implacably requires change." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings Venice Beach.